For the latest film interviews, reviews, and everything making news in pop culture, subscribe to Film Companion now. Chloe, such a pleasure to have you on Film Companion. As I was watching Eternals, I was thinking this film has to do so much. You're introducing us to a new mythology, 10 new superheroes. You're batting for inclusivity and representation. You're also navigating between sort of the checklist of being an MCU film and your own artistic instincts. So as a storyteller, how did you balance all of this?
You write as much as you can, you shoot as much as you can, and you narrow it down in the edit. That's kind of what happened. And you have a great team around you to keep you in check.
I love that there's a song and dance number in an MCU film. But tell me, what was the sort of thinking behind it? Like, are you a Bollywood fan? Why make him a Bollywood hero?
When I first read the treatment that Marvel had worked with the Furballs, I do think Furballs also had a connection. I think they worked in India quite a lot. And we thought about, instead of just doing a traditional Hollywood actor, because Kingo represents a certain part of humanity, our love for pop culture, for showmanship, for attention, like that kind of, and cinema, what we do, storytelling. We really wanted one of the Eternals to pick up and fall in love with that.
Kingo, the movie star. I've directed some things too.
But, thinking about setting in Hollywood, but it's so much more fun, I think, to be able to go to that part of the world and to set this in Bollywood. And then to be able to do a dance number. It was just so exciting, and visually what we could do as well. And to let the whole world celebrate and see the joy and the beauty of that.
Tell me, you said when you made the first 3 films, your sort of American West trilogy, if you will, you said that making those films changed you because you understood that the land will always be there for you. Did making this film change you in any way?
Other than it's the most intense film school experience a person can ever have. Yes, it has, in the sense that every film, I don't think I can do it unless I get to learn more about the world I live in and the people I live in. And I think, and also having the pandemic happening during our post-production period, which we do narrow down with a small group of people and watching it and get a bit more introspective about it, is that to look at our planet, not just today, but what our planet has given us for thousands of years, and even before we existed, who's been here, and their role in the cosmos, and how our own importance and the right to live, our human rights, that we need to chop down every tree and kill, every predator so we can flourish. And for what? Going to space? Conquering space? Are we going to give meaning to the cosmos? What's the mission? These are all existential questions that I think I didn't question as much in my 20s or the teens, but now I'm about to turn 40. I think about these, and then to be able to think about that and then tell us a story that's also fun and young people can watch as well, people from all walks of life, and then just sneak these questions in. I think it's very rewarding. I learned a lot from that process.
Throughout the years, we have never interfered until now.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Bye-bye.